Cash, and today we're going to recap this afternoon's disgraceful game between the Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks as the Phillies lose 6-2 to the Diamondbacks as they get swept out of this 3-game series by the Diamondbacks. You got swept out by the Diamondbacks, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, how in the world does that happen? I guess if we're in this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get out of this. How in the world do you get swept out by the inept and pathetic Arizona Diamondbacks? You know what? This team is inept and pathetic. This team is inept and pathetic. Just get that through your head. And enough of the wild card. I'm tired of hearing it all. I'm tired of the little hope. The performance that we saw in this series shines light on what this Phillies team really is. Right? I mean, this shines light on what this Phillies team really is. It lets you down. Right? They just let you down. I am just so tired of it. I'm tired of the bad baseball. This isn't even good baseball. This is bad baseball. And even Zach Wheeler today, I was about to go in here. If he didn't have that rough ending of his outing, I would have been giving him a lot of credit to him. But he wasn't anything special. Second start in a row. He hasn't looked great. He hasn't looked great his best 2 starts. I mean, this offense continues to be ice cold. I went to the Sub-Zero store today and I saw the Phillies offense in the freezer. Right? I mean, seriously, man. I mean, come on. Wake up. I don't think there's going to be a lot of waking up going to San Diego, right, to take on a top Padres team. Yes, they've been struggling, but they're a far better team than we are. They are a far better team than we are. So don't even say that. Don't even say, the Padres, they're on a bit of a slump right now. I don't want to hear it. They're the San Diego Padres. They have Fernando Tatis. They have Manny Machado. I don't want to hear it. That's a good Padres team. I mean, no one on this team is hot. Nobody. And George right after the game. Oh, well, we just got to work on some things. That's what he's got to say. That is what our manager has to say. I mean, it sounds like Game Capper. Oh, we just got to work on some things, just sitting back, this isn't a big deal. I mean, we just got swept out by a team that's only won 41 games this year, but, it's really not that big a deal. I see nothing wrong, with the way we played, and, wake up, man. I mean, you just got swept up in the Arizona Diamondbacks. I mean, come on. I don't even know what to even say about that. As to pick up the scoring summary in the bottom of the 4th inning, Christian Walker singles on a fly ball to right field, right? I mean, it dropped in front of Harp. And Dave Peralta comes around 2 scores. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Here we go. Right? I mean, here we go. And then we pick it up bottom of the 7th inning. Meanwhile, our offense has done nothing, right? I mean, our offense is just like this. And at the plate, no life. No life whatsoever. There's no fight. There's no push. There's nothing. Literally, we went on a stretch. At the first batter of the game, Gene Segura hits a leadoff double, a great start down the left field line, right? And we did nothing after that. I mean, you saw that. I mean, the amount of hitters that Madison Bumgarner set down in order. It was insane. I mean, we just looked like the Bad News Bears out there, ladies and gentlemen. It just was pathetic. So here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Nick Ahmed doubles on a ground ball to left field. Christian Walker and Drew Ellis come around to score a 2 RBI double. 26th double of the year for Ahmed. And it's now 3-0 D-backs. So the D-backs now extend the lead to 3. And Madison Bumgarner, right? We all know he can hit. I'm not as mad about this. I'm not. I mean, this was a rage video, one of the most frustrating rage videos I've ever had, but I have to say, this is Madison Bumgarner, right? And for a pitcher, he's a pretty good hitter. I'm not as mad about this. He singles on the line drive to left field, and Nick Ahmed comes around to scores now 4-0 Arizona. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Zach Wheeler, not a good day today at all. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Then the former Cincinnati Red, Josh Van Meter, doubles on a line drive to right field. Madison Bumgarner and Josh Rojas come around to score as it's now 6-0 Diamondbacks. 6-0. 6-0. You heard me right. I mean, come on. I mean, I understand you lost this game 6-2, but I mean, you were down 6-0. I mean, are you kidding me? This is just, I don't have words. I don't have words for the way this Phillies team is playing. It's been so bad. It's bad baseball. You know what this is? This is bad baseball. Anyone you want to put it, anyone you want to try to sugarcoat it and give me this narrative, oh, well, you're going to San Diego, this is just a rough patch. I know we've lost the past 3 series. It's not the end of the world, right? We just got swept out by a team that, has only won 41 games. Not the end of the world, right? I mean, let's try to stay positive, right? There's a certain amount of that. I agree with you. You do have to stay positive, but it's hard to be positive. You lost 2 out of 3 in Pittsburgh. I'm still not over that. And then you keep falling farther and farther away from the Braves. Now 4 back, ladies and gentlemen. We're now 4 out of first place. A week ago, we were in first place. So the Braves just continue to win. And as Hunter Brody said last week, it would just feel right if they won. Of course, we don't want them to, but it almost would just feel normal, right? It almost would just make sense. 6-0 Diamondbacks here, pick it up to the 8th inning. Gene Segura grounds out in the 4th out. So they could not turn 2 on the play, right? He grounded out to short. Ronald Torres comes around 2 scores. They only get 1. As the Phillies got on the board. Great job! Wow! Let's give them a clap for scoring a run against the worst team in baseball. I didn't think they could do it. Wow! Let's take the next step, which is to hit the ball out of the infield. Wow! This is great. I love to see this. Then we pick it up top in the 9th inning. Ronald Torres singles on the line drive to left field. As he did take the next step, Brett Miller comes around to score, as it's now a 6-2 ball game. Ronald Torres, it seemed like the only Philly that really decided to show up today, and really decided to play his best. So he just continues to be solid for the Phillies. And after your final, 6-2 final scores, the Phillies lose. 6-2. Hold on a second. Wait, let's tune in. The Diamondbacks. They lost 6-2 to the Diamondbacks. Wait. Was that a typo? Did you mean to write that? The Diamondbacks. Yeah. The Arizona Diamondbacks. Are you kidding me? This is embarrassing. Met fan, Braves fan, Nationals fan, Marlins fan, they are laughing at us right now. Laughing. I hate this feeling. I really hate this feeling. It's just embarrassing. It's just so embarrassing. Gene Segura had a leadoff spot, that leadoff double down the left field line. That was nice to see. Average now drops below 300 now at 299. JT Real Mucho stays ice cold. He needs a day off. And I really would be going hard on JT, but he's a catcher. He's down there day in and day out on his knees, right? I understand, yes, it's an air-conditioned stadium in Chase Field, but I'm shocked he played today. I think the only reason why he played today is because George Rowdy felt pressure to put him out because of how bad Andrew Knapp has been as the backup catcher. He hasn't been good on the plate. He hasn't been good at the plate. Andrew Knapp is just like an automatic out when you put him in, but you got to give JT a day off. You got to give JT a day off. And like I said, if we would have won the first 2 games of the series, no way JT would have played today. But he put him in just because he was under pressure, getting swept out, and guess what happened? He still put him in, and we got swept out. So it didn't matter. Of course, I'd say it is 2020, but JT, I'm not really going to do on him, but the pop-ups annoy me. These weak at-bats that he has these really bad at-bats, and it really annoys me. Bryce Harper, average jumps to 290, man. He has not looked good, right? He had to go against a tough lefty today. He looked pretty foolish on the Madison Bummer. I believe that was a slider in the first inning. I'm right. I know there's something, a lot of movement on it. He looked like, man, that was a really tough pitch. So Bryce Harper, did put the ball in play a little bit today, but he is really cooled off like I have discussed before. Andrew McCutchen just continues to stay ice cold out in left field. Alec Bohm gets to start at first today, and like I said, I predicted he'd be starting today, and he did, but it didn't do much. Average now drops below the 250 mark now at 248. D.D. Gregorius collecting one of the Phillies' 7 hits. So we did get 7 hits today. The Diamondbacks got 8. So we're starting a few more hits together, but the runners in scoring position, it's just pathetic. Also Ron Torres, 2 hits, the RBI single later in the ballgame, the only guy that actually seemed like he was legit there. Ronald Torres, man, he's the man. Luke Williams gets to start in center. Since it was going against a lefty, Matt Bum gets 2 hits. He had a pretty good day. As we take a look at Zach Wheeler's start, 6 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs, all 6 were earned. 1 walk and 7 strikeouts. So another rough outing for Zach Wheeler. 2 starts in a row now where he has looked bad. I mean, his last start was absolutely treacherous. I put this in the really bad column. I mean, I put his last start, in the bad column. I put this start today in the really bad column because he was just terrible today. I mean, yes, Alan De Los Santos, we all know what a disaster he is, and this makes me laugh. You go take a look at the line. If you had no idea, if you just, didn't even watch any of the game, you just go and take a look at, the box here, and you think, Zach Wheeler gave up all, this, which, technically, the ones definitely shouldn't have charged him, right? Since he allowed those base runners, but Alan De Los Santos is a joke. So of course he's going to allow those guys to reach home. right? And of course it's going to be charged to Zach Wheeler, which it should. But Alan De Los Santos is a high leverage reliever, am I right? But Wheeler, not great moving on his pitches. His pitchers are catching way too much of the plate. So just not his best, man. Not his best. We need Zach Eflin back, too, to kind of take some of the pressure off of these guys in rotation, too. I think that's another thing that's kind of playing a factor. It's just I think it's sort of a mental thing. He's nearing a return. They're hoping maybe this weekend. We all know he threw that bullpen, right? The other day in Philly, I remember he's facing Freddie Galvis, Alan De Los Santos, and in the third. 1 hit. Like I said, don't let that line fool you. Striking out 3. Let's not forget that he allowed some of those Zach Wheeler runners to cross home, right? That's a situation that he did inherit. In fairness, he came in there on. That is your ball game. What is there else to say? I don't even have any more things to even say. What should tell you enough? The Phillies got swept out by the Diamondbacks. That statement right there should tell you everything you need to know. That 8-game run that they went on, sweeping out the Nationals, and sweeping out the Mets, that was a fluke. The Nationals are a terrible team. They are the worst team in the NL East. I'm going to say it. And the Mets, we all know that they really have cooled off since the All-Star break. They're kind of a joke. They've been kind of battling through some injuries, too. So that's a banged-up Met team. Swept an inept and pathetic Nationals team. Then he went and swept a Met team that, is still, criminally overrated in my opinion, even fully healthy. And not to mention they've had some injuries. So I think we have to keep that in mind too when we, and then also that first one we got an 8-game winning streak in Pittsburgh, which we should have won that series. But anyway, I'm going to keep going back to that because it's important. These are the kind of series, like I said this morning, that can cost you from seeing October baseball. I'm just going to say it right now. That should tell you everything you need to know, right? This is the Phils. So things aren't going to get any better, ladies and gentlemen. And don't comment down below, the Padres, they've been bad. They've been bad, which they have. I don't want to hear it. The Padres are the Padres. We all know that Jake Arrieta's son there now after getting cut from the Cubs. Just weird, man. I don't know who in the heck would want him. Matt Moore on the mound 2 and 3 with a 6 or 7 year. Let's build off of that impressive start last time, Matt. And I'm rooting for you, man. I'm not going to say I have a lot of confidence in him. He's going to be a pitcher-friendly ballpark, right? Honestly, it's a shame because we're going from a pitcher-friendly ballpark to another pitcher-friendly ballpark. Blake's still on the mound for San Diego, 6 and 4, 4.80 ERA. Right, so 10-10 the first pitch tomorrow night. Then we got 8:40 on Saturday night. Then we got the finale, 3:40 on Sunday. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Phillies get swept out of this series by the Arizona Diamondbacks, man. I don't even know what to even say anymore. I went on my rant. My face is red and I'm tired of talking. So the Phillies are now 4 back as the Braves are riding a 6-game winning streak. So you just hate to see it. The Mets are 500. Forgot to talk about it this morning. Just pathetic, man. Just pathetic. So guys, should watch this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Please notification bell. Please like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. Check out the social media. Link in the description section. And Phillies at Stove Instagram, Instagram, call or text 267-225-3392. Email it, philliesatstove@gmail.com. So, pathetic, man, just pathetic. 10-10 the first pitch tomorrow night. Moore and Snell. So, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Terrible series. Let's go, Phils. I'll see you guys.